morning guys, it is day 3 on the MSC Virtuosa. Now it's been a really mixed bag. Last night we were in the Blue Danube, you might see it on another video, and the night before we were in the Blue Danube. And we've had a lot of problems with this restaurant. The ship, as you'll see on all of the videos, is absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful ship. They're cleaning it constantly. There's glitter, there's glam. It is simply stunning. But unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the service so far after 3 days. The reception this morning and all of yesterday was jam-packed with people complaining. Now we're not ones to complain, but after the palaver on Saturday night, the very first night on board that we had at the Blue Danube, where we were kicked out before we'd even finished our meals, last night they were 15 minutes late opening the doors. We were sat for 45 minutes with just water, and then we only had another 45 minutes until we would have been kicked out again. So because we've got the family with us who have got a Down syndrome child, he was sat there for 45 minutes just looking at a glass of water, no bread. Our orders hadn't been taken, and people that came in after were being served. So in the end we had to leave and went up to the market buffet, where the food has been pretty spectacular. But the Blue Danube, we're not eating in there again at all for the rest of the cruise. Now we have now been moved, but first over to the Opera restaurant, but now that's been changed again. We've spent an hour and a half at reception this morning trying to get our meals and meal times and the tables all sorted out, and it looks as if we're going to be eating in the El Campo restaurant. So we'll keep you up to date on how that one goes and obviously do a review on that one. But this one is one that you've got to try and avoid if you possibly can. Hopefully they'll work on it, they'll get it better, and they'll get it up to scratch. But 2 nights on the trot, it's been pretty awful. First night, kicked out before we finished our meals, and last night we wouldn't have even had time to even start our meals because we were sat, like I said, for 45 minutes inside the restaurant, and our order still hadn't been taken, and we hadn't even been given any bread. And just to add, after we left the Blue Danube without being served last night, we found out this morning we had been moved without being told or asked or any correspondence, because we've got the disabled child with us as well, Down syndrome, to the Opera restaurant, which, you know, I may have already mentioned about anyway. But to just get a note put through your door saying that you're no longer eating in the Blue Danube restaurant, we wouldn't want to anyway. But they should have at least said, do you want us to move you to another restaurant? Pure courtesy, you know, and that's the way that these things should be done. But no, we got a text message and a note through the door saying tonight that we had to eat in the Opera restaurant. It's not great, is it? You know, customer service. Well, good morning guys, thank you so much for joining us here on the MSC Virtuosa. Now yesterday was a bit of a letdown, it hasn't got off to a great start today. I want to be totally honest with every single one of you out there, because that's what Travel Tour Taster does. We are always honest. We've just been to reception. A couple of things I want to make you aware of when you come on the MSC is that in the rooms, the plugs, if you've got 2 round ones, you won't be able to get them in side by side. So we are restricted to 1 plug, unfortunately, because as you can see that goes over. So if you do get them, if you do get the European plug sockets, then make sure you get little square ones. But you do need 2 little square ones, because you won't get them side by side. And you only get 1 USB port. So if you can get hold of one, like I did before I left England, try and get a double or a 3 or something like that, just to help you out. So it's been a bit of a nightmare trying to charge things overnight. On the bed we found a stain this morning. We don't look for these things, it's just the way that things work out. Now unfortunately I've got a lot of shirts. Well, not a lot of shirts, I've got 3 shirts and some t-shirts. Sarah's got dresses for formal evening, all that type of thing. And we were only given about 8 hangers, 8 to 10 hangers. So we've had to fold up a lot of stuff. We've just been to reception, they're going to bring some more, but these are things that you need to be aware of. And like I said, I don't like complaining at all. I'm not one of them type of people, and neither is Sarah. And the door doesn't close properly to the wardrobe. But this it's broken at the bottom, as you can see, it's fallen. So this is the cabin. And then this morning I jumped up, got into the shower at 6 o'clock, and I've noticed that on the toilet seat, and I've just complained about this as well, we've got a bit of blood and obviously pubic hair coming from that as well. So they are sending a cleaner in. Sarah's just walking backwards. They're going to send a cleaner to get this done for us now, another deep clean. And the other thing I will say, a little bit frustrated because I'm a little bit anal when it comes to ironing and things like that. I iron everything before I leave home, and then as soon as I get on the ship, the first thing I look for is the laundry room. There is no laundry. You can pay to have it done, but there's not a laundry for you to use, which is really, really frustrating. Because obviously my shirts and my t-shirts now are creased because the cases didn't come till really late last night, and I had my medication things in. My eyes were all bloodshot because I had my contacts in for 15, 16, 17 hours yesterday because everything was in my suitcase just to keep it safe. A learning curve for me, I know, so you know, maybe I should put it in my hand luggage next time. But you know, I needed my medication to eat dinner. We had to go to dinner, like I said last night, in our sweaty clothes. We've been in all day long, which wasn't great. So we've had to go to reception. We have complained about it, and like I said, it is going to be sorted out. But there's been no compensation as yet. I'll let you guys know if we do get any compensation at all for all of these little things. But it's mainly things like the toilet being dirty still. Oh, we only got one glass. You know, little things. No coffee in the room either. That was sort of the setup when we came in. It was sort of just like in there like that. So presentation is everything. It was a lot better on the P&O. Nothing, you know. But don't get me wrong, this ship is absolutely stunning, and as the videos go on, you'll see more and more of them. But I've got to give it to you honestly, and I've got to tell you how it is. Just so you're aware. We are aware that a couple of other YouTubers, somebody said, had also experienced similar things. Unfortunately, we hadn't seen their videos. So it isn't just us, that's what I want you guys to know. And reception, when we came past last night at about 11:30 in the evening, was still jam-packed, and there's a big queue forming there this morning, and it's only just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but I hope and pray that now that's helped you, especially with the plug situation. I mean, obviously we haven't complained about that. It's more the lack of the tidiness and the cleanliness of the room. But yeah, let's see if we get any compensation, and like I said, I will let you know. So thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you like this video, if it's been helpful, leave a comment down below if you've got any comments. Hit that thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe. This will probably be a quick short video on its own just for you guys. So thank you once again, and God bless you wherever you are in the world. Take care.
Travel